My next guest joining me is Jockey Onassis. I'm not sure how many of them are on the air at the same time, but I guess we'll find out right now. How's it going?
Hi,
Hi.
good. There's two of us.
Okay.
Two.
All right. Oh, well, that's good. That's cool. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thank y'all for taking the time and doing this interview. I know y'all currently at Newport, Kentucky, gearing up for a performance later on this evening. I see.
Correct.
That's right. Yeah, we're actually sitting out in a car right now, so it wouldn't be too loud.
All right, that's cool. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Before we get into the questions, when I have a band or a group on the show, I like to do a roll call so that people that's listening right now or people that listening to the replay know who's on the phone. So, introduce yourselves and what role do you play in the band? Who wants to go first?
My name's Babs, and I'm the singer.
And I'm Jim. I'm one of the guitar players.
All right, so there you have it. So I've heard of you all on the local music scene for quite some time. Sadly, I have yet to see you perform in person yet, and I would love to one day. But I've heard some awesome things about y'all. I think y'all performed at the Lady Fest last
We
year
did.
at the Al's Bar. Shout out to Beth from the Jettisons. She was the one, among others, to help put that show together. Female part bands were on there. So many talented bands that night. Uh, so how did this band Jockey Onassis got together? How did it all came about?
Well, first of all, we're glad to hear that our investments are paying off with you hearing all those good things. Right. No, I'm just kidding. um, so once upon a time, Jim and some other fellows had started a band with a previous singer, and it didn't work out with her, but they found me through good old Craigslist, and we've been making political noise ever since. It was about 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, 2016?
16.
Yeah. Late August 2016, I think it was. When the current kind of core of the band was all together and we started writing songs together.
Okay, that's interesting. Craigslist.
Yeah, believe it or not, Craigslist actually worked.
Yeah, and nobody got murdered. We didn't order any massages or anything weird, so it was pretty safe. Music is usually fine. Usually.
Well, Craigslist, they do tend to get a bad rap. I definitely I definitely agree with that regard. I can't be mad at them myself. I mean, they're the reason why I got my first apartment to live on my own, and it came for cheap, considering Lexington is known for some very expensive apartments. It's $3.95 for me when I first moved in, and so Craigslist, I'm not mad at you.
I know. We're pretty happy with the way it turned out too.
So so they're people gotta dig deep, I guess sometimes.
Yes, we had to
You do.
lots of stuff on Craigslist.
To do some Sherlock Holmes investigation, I guess.
Right.
Yes. And there were some people who, we recently picked up a new bass player. Our previous bass player, unfortunately, got a change in jobs, and her hours totally switched, so she had to leave our band. But, we were looking to fill a new bass player, and we got some really questionable people that responded who clearly hadn't read anything we were looking for. So it was pretty entertaining, if nothing else.
Right.
And that's what I call method to the madness.
Indeed.
Method to the madness. So, as far as the band and putting out music and doing shows, I want to talk about this show that y'all got coming up in a couple of hours at least y'all performance at a show, Newport, Kentucky. How y'all feeling as y'all prepare for the performance later on this evening?
I mean, we're feeling good. This is our first show out in a while. We just took kind of a little break for a while and retooled some things, so we're really excited. Actually, I'm feeling some good energy in the air, which is always a nice thing.
And Southgate House is a really nice venue, so we're kind of happy that our first show back out of town, our first show out of town, is at the Southgate House because it's a really fun place to play. I've seen lots of shows there, so.
Yeah, we have so much fun in Lexington. We don't venture out of here very often, so we decided to come up north just a little bit and have some fun.
Yeah, I know I got some Cincinnati people out there that's been like tripping, like, man, there's nothing to do. Well, now you have a reason to do, and go check.
We don't go on until 10:00, so they can still make it.
Yeah, Cincinnati people, you can still get here.
Yeah, so
you can do it.
Stop
that.
So to all my Cincinnati people out there, if you're looking for some plans tonight, well, there you go. And if you do get there, tell these lovely people that Kenny said hello. I will one of these days see y'all perform at some point. And y'all are local band, so it's a lot of people come to Lexington from time to time. So I'll definitely keep an eye on that. So as far as, the music, what are some of your favorite songs y'all like to perform?
Oh,
that's a good question.
That is a good question. We have, we mostly do originals. We do some covers. If I had my way, we'd be doing Britney Spears. Seriously, I just love her so much. Jim's going to kill me.
If I had my way, we would never do Britney Spears.
But we covered a Descendant song. We cover, we did the Cranberries once upon a time. Some Soundgarden. We do an Anna Warrenker song. She was in a band called That Dog. It's kind of obscure reference. And we do a song called Lemon Scent by Dead Sarah. That's probably my favorite. Do you know Dead Sarah?
No. At least not yet.
You got to check them out.
They're really good.
They're so good. Are there any other songs we like to?
In terms of covers, no, I mean that's pretty much it. Like Bab said, we're mostly originals, and what we try to do, we got kind of a wide age gap in the band, and we try to draw from all sorts of different like punk and alternative influences we have. So I grew up with the Dead Kennedys and Black Flag. The other guitar player, Justin, he grew up with Green Day and Pennywise. So when we're writing music, we're always kind of pulling from kind of slightly different directions in terms of punk and alternative music.
I like me some Green Day. American Idiot, that's still a classic to me. It don't get any bigger than that. It's just that's that song right there. And I need to know more of this Britney Spears fascination. Now, what song would you out of her catalog would you perform if it was up to you?
Oh my gosh! Either if I had to narrow it down, I wish my friend Brad was listening. He would so appreciate this. It would either have to be Toxic or Circus, maybe Womanizer. There's so many choices. I just love her so much. I mean, like they say, if Britney can survive 2007, I mean, you can get through anything. My mantra.
That is true.
It's really about to kill both you and I, Kenny.
I've never been a real big fan of democracy, but I'm glad this band is a democracy.
You're right.
Because Babs gets outvoted every time she brings up Britney Spears.
Every time. Okay.
I think I may like a Britney song or two. I was more of a Christina Aguilera fan, but that's just me.
Really good.
But that's just me. So in addition,
that's me too. It's okay.
So in addition to tonight's show, do y'all have any other plans? Maybe new music in the works and some upcoming shows?
Well, a couple of things. We're planning some shows. Nothing set in stone yet. We do have a new EP coming out on April 20th on 420. called American Dreams. So we'll send you a copy of that as soon as we get it, Kenny. And then you mentioned Lady Fest earlier. I wanted to go ahead and say I'm actually working this year with the planning committee for the fest, and we'll have more details about that hopefully soon, but we're ironing out dates and location and bands and all of that stuff. So I just want to go ahead and put that out there. It's going to be awesome. Even better than last year, I think, if that's possible.
Nice. I loved it last year, and I'm happy to hear that that it's been worked out for a follow-up. So that's pretty awesome. For people that wants to learn more from the band, upcoming shows, where can people go for more info as far as social media feeds and music platforms, etc.?
Well, we're on Facebook, and it's Jockey, like a horse jockey, and then Onassis. So Jockey Onassis.
Yeah, like Jockey Onassis.
But Jockey.
That's the alleged joke of the name of the band.
So and you can find our current EP, which is called The Amazing Power of Apathy. That's available on all major streaming platforms and Bandcamp. So iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. I think that's all of them. Amazon Music. So it's pretty much everywhere. If you like sarcastic things and want to fight the misogynistic patriarchy, we're the bands for you.
I'm all for some sarcasm. I ain't gonna lie. I'm all for some sarcasm, some dirty jokes here and there.
There might be some of those in there. Yeah.
There's a few.
There's a few.
Yeah. So
depends if my wife will let me write them.
Well, on that note, thank you both for being on the show tonight. Have an awesome set tonight at Newport, and I'll catch y'all at a future show for sure. Thank you both for your time.
Thanks, Jenny. This is fun. Thanks for having us.
Yes, indeed. And go get that EP 420, especially you stoners out there, because I know y'all gonna need something to listen to while you taking that smoke. I'm just saying.
Good call.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
So you all enjoy